Guys, I'm back. On my last video, I got a comment from one of my friends. He said this. So we're gonna set up for some future projects. We're gonna make the most balla, gangsta, absolutely impressive, mind-blowing, record-setting TNT cannon in this mod. Now, we can't do that right now. It's gonna take a lot of setup, and we don't have the materials for it, but eventually, one of these episodes, we're going to make a TNT cannon in this mod, and it'll be the best TNT cannon probably ever made. People will come up to it and say, wow, Frost, this is one of the best TNT cannons probably ever in Minecraft history. And they'll be right. They will be very right. Now, getting TNT is going to be the headache, because we need sulfur, saltpeter, charcoal powder, and graphite powder. That's just a big headache, right? The sand is whatever. You know, we can just make sand, but not make sand, we can get it. And then setting up the actual cannon, because I don't think we can make stuff like dispensers in... Oh, maybe we can. Now, how do we get redstone from Cinnabar? Okay, so setting up a TNT cannon, it looks like it's possible. Although it's yet to be seen if redstone carries a redstone signal, actually, like when you place it down. So we'll have to see, but either way, we're going to make a TNT cannon, and it'll be the best in history, the absolute craziest, but we can't do it right now, because not only is that not a priority, but it would take a lot of setup, and we still want to continue our glass making endeavors. In order to do that, we need to make brass plated blocks. And what we do is we take some brass here. It's not hot to work, but you should. Am I geeking? Am I tripping? Hang on. Okay, yeah, you need some of this. Oh, it needs to be a double ingot. Okay. I thought it was just like that, too. Okay, well, that's not impossible to do. I forget how to make brass. Hang on. Copper and zinc. Okay, that's incredibly easy. We can do that. We still have a little bit of copper left from our bismuth creation, so we're gonna set up for some brass manufacturing here. So it's 90 is a limit, right? Yeah, so it's 88 to 92, 90's within, so we just need 10 zinc. That's 15. That's 15. Okay. Maybe to critically think here for a second. The problem is there's no ore of zinc except for the poor version, or I think it's called the small version. Let's see here. Hang on. Yeah, small. We want small. Now the problem is there's no way of, like, as far as I know, at least, you can't, like, downgrade this stuff into a small version. So I'm gonna do some research on that, though, really quick. I could be wrong, so give me 1 second. Alright, guys, did some research on the zinc here, and there isn't apparently a way to downgrade them. But I did some thinking, right? I did some thinking outside the box, I guess you could say. And I'm thinking what we can do is, you can see with normal zinc, sapphirite, you add 2 of them together, you get 50, right? Now that's within the tolerances to make 5 bars. So we would just need to compensate, I guess you could say, by getting enough copper. Whoops, what am I doing? Getting enough copper to make the equation here. So I don't know if we have enough copper for that. But we would need 460 millibuckets worth to make 5 brass. So let's see here. Okay, that's 480. 450. Do we have any that gives us 10? It's so over. It's so over. Dang, man. I mean, I could just go get some, like, more copper. Honestly, I need to do some more mining anyways. We used a lot of our copper. We're down to just this little batch left, and that's it. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go do some mining, get some copper, and then we'll come back and then make up that brass. I'll be back when I have the copper. So, just now in real life, I went to go take my dog on a walk, and I came back and I realized I didn't actually pause the game like this. I was just in a chest inventory, and I came back and I starved to death. Or something. I died of thirst or starvation or something killed me because I died. And thankfully none of my stuff despawned, but complete noob mistake on my end. I should have known better. The winter is starting to really pick up, by the way. I mean, look at this place. It's all sorts covered in snow. It even looks like the river is freezing over more with ice. But I guess I'm going to get some food here really quick before I go mining. And once I get some food, I'll go mining. Look at this. No survival instincts. No! That guy's smart. He's smart. He knows what's coming. But these guys, they have no survival instincts. Watch this, watch this. See this guy right here? No survival instincts. Boom. That's why you're dinner. Oh, come on. Watch this. Ah, breakfast? I just do lunch now. Here we go, watch this. Drive-by sword. Oh! Oh my god. Okay, that could have been bad. Look at this down here. This little cave down here, these fish got nowhere to run. Nowhere to run. And my food doesn't get swept away by the current. The only thing that could kill me is the, obvious lack of air. But I think maybe, really quick, I don't think traps are a thing in this game. Like, fish traps, yeah. I don't see anything else like a fish trap, just all a bunch of trap doors. So I think maybe what we might do to make our own fish trap is I don't know if I got it on camera, I forget. But I was able to scurry one of the fish under the ice here in this little 1x1 area. And they can't really do anything to escape me. And the current doesn't sweep away my food when I kill it. So maybe we'll make our own little artificial fish trap and get all the fish trapped in a 1x1 area like that so we can kill them. Okay, guys, I'm here at our supposedly next copper site. I had this marked as copper. It is right across from our, what would we call that? The death point of copper. Large sample. So maybe I'll just start digging into this mountain here. I did lose our boat, and in the process of me losing the boat, I watched it go downstream, and I had an idea. What if, in order to hunt the fish, rather than making a big death trap of sorts, we build a dam? In that way, when we kill the fish, the item flows down the river and gets caught by the dam, and all we have to do is swim down there and pick it up. I think that's a terrific idea. So I think we're going to do that. But we'll worry about that later. Right now, we need to figure out where this copper is, as well as get some more wood for a new boat, and make some more support beams. That is sketchy. Look at that. But, yeah. That's what we got to do. How are we going to get up there? there's not really any good ways up there, is there? I hear a skeleton. Ooh. I don't think these guys burn in the sunlight anymore, by the way. Oh, he's holding that. He's corner peeking. Oh, he fired. Let's go. What, did he drop something? What did I pick up? You guys heard that, right? I'm not tripping. But yeah, let's try to figure out how to get up there, I guess. Is there a long way around we can take for now? Because I don't really want to build up. Probably up here. Although maybe, you know what? I don't know if ladders are a thing. And if they are, if we can make them. So let's find out if we can. Let's try the old-fashioned, good old Minecraft way of just some sticks, right? Okay. We don't need too much lumber. Boom. Ah, it is. So let's cut up the rest of this then. Make these sticks. Boom, ladders. It's not enough for another one. Let's get another tree here. Make some support beams. Probably a couple trees, actually. And I will be back when we are ready to start our mining process. Okay, guys, I want to try something here. I had mentioned a couple videos ago, I don't really want to do this because it is a little cheaty. And I feel like it's against the nature of the mod. But let's just see if it works. Let's just see if it works. So we take a torch. We want to make a torch here. Start cooking up some of this fish here too. And let's see if this works. Ah, the devs are smart. They took away that possibility. Okay. Let me, you know, while I'm recording still, let me show you all what we're working with here. So we're getting a lot of hits for copper here, over there, and some right here. Oh, yeah, right there. So since it's going that way and this way, the vein's probably somewhere in here and maybe breaks off a little bit over here. So we want to get in here, but obviously the soil here is being difficult. So I ran into a bit of a problem with our mining operation. So this is what we're looking at right now. It's a little cave that was hidden by this gravel here, and there's a lot of this copper, just, you know, easy to get. Look at this. Look at all this stuff here. We got deposits. The only worry that I have is obviously a huge cave-in happening, but as long as I stay away from the walls here, I think it'll be fine. And obviously I can do support beams too. But right now I'm just collecting up the copper that's easy to get, that poses a little risk to me. We'll worry about the stuff in the walls last. But yeah, it looks like we got a lot of copper here. Okay, guys, so I caused a pretty big cave-in mining. I lived, but look at this. This opened up a couple passageways, right? I dug this out and revealed more copper in here, a lot of it actually, and it also revealed this. This was a result of the cave-in. Let me see if I can get down here. I haven't been down here yet. Wow, more copper. So it's definitely the copper jackpot, but it's a little dangerous. I was doing fine. I came over to the wall here and started mining this out, and it made a little creak noise, and I came over here and there was some more copper right there, and then the whole fucking place started falling in on me. So I'm gonna go back to mining, but hopefully we can exploit these 2 new areas to get this copper too. This is the look of the mine so far. Had a couple more cave-ins, nothing major though. We've gotten most of the easy-to-get stuff. I'm starting to get greedy now, so I want to get this on camera in case I get myself killed. Okay. Okay. Okay, there's some more there, you see that? Okay. Okay. Look at this, guys, by the way. Look at all the copper in here. Some right there, all over the ground here. I think there was some up here. This stuff is going to be hard to get because it's underwater. What about this stuff? This is like, we're like right next to a support beam, so this should be fine. Okay, that's a sketchy piece. That's a even more sketchy piece, but like I said, we're greedy right now, so okay. Oh man, we're gonna leave that one alone. I think there's some more copper underneath all of this rock pile buildup that I caused, but we did get a lot of copper here, and we also have deposits we can sluice. Let's just do a quick check. Large sample below us, nothing above us. Large sample there, nothing found. Large sample. So there's definitely a lot more copper in this area, but I say we did a pretty good job. We got a pretty big hole. Okay, guys, back at the house. Got our zinc and copper ready. This is 300 millibuckets of copper, 30 of zinc. You can see that as long as it's 90-10, it's within the limits. So all we gotta do now is just bake this up. That calculation should work. We're low on charcoal. So we're gonna have to cut down some trees here. So we'll do that while this heats up. Pickaxe is almost broken here, but hopefully after this we'll have enough brass to make a plated block. I'm not sure if we need more than one. I think we might need more than one. I don't know. And then we'll try a glass blowing either way, just to see how it works and all that stuff. These trees here, I'm pretty sure like you need to cut these down manually. Yeah, that's. I'm not even gonna worry about that. These trees here. Actually, I wonder if you cut out the whole bottom. Whole bottom it was. Look at all that. But yeah, once we get that brass made, we can anvil it, make the plated block, and try glass blowing. And after the glass blowing is done, I want to go ahead and work on that dam. I already have an idea of where it should be put and how it should look. I want the dam to be at the house. I'll actually show you on the map. I want the dam to be at the back of the house here. It goes all the way across, and there's a bridge on top of it so we can use it to get across. And what that'll mean is we can still use our boat down here to go down to the copper mines and all that stuff. We'll just have to hunt our fish up here like somewhere up here, so all the fish get ran down to here when we kill them. But yeah, that's what I want it to be. I'm not quite sure what we should build it out of just yet. There's a couple options available. I think it should be more stone than wood. I know. I said I want it to be a dam, and when people think of dam, you think of like a beaver dam or something. It's made out of wood, but I'm thinking more like a modern dam, made out of stone or concrete, or something similar to that, because we don't have concrete in this, right? We don't have concrete, right? We have vanilla concrete, but I don't think you can make that. Yeah, there's not even I mean, I guess if you're able to get your hands on dye, there's technically nothing stopping you from making it. Because TerraFirmaCraft allows you to substitute vanilla gravel with their gravel and the sand as well. So maybe if we wanted to be fancy, we can make concrete, but that's a lot of work. I don't think I want to do that. God, the snow is getting annoying. What's this looking like? Are you done yet? You heating up? Okay, 30. I feel like I did something wrong. I'm looking back on it. I don't know. I think we've just had so many bad experiences with metal melting. But I think I did something wrong. I think it was supposed to be... No, it's right. Surely. Surely it's right. Surely it's right. It better be right, guys. It better be right. It better be right. Okay. Let's not worry about that. Let's just worry about this. Okay. Alright. Boom. Look at that. All the wood we can muster into this. We just need some dirt now. But yeah, I guess the next project's going to be the dam. And what we do after that, we'll go from there. We'll probably want to start making iron stuff. Learn how to use the bloomery and all that fun stuff. But that's kind of in the future. It's not really going to be an immediate thing. We still barely have bronze access, so... Okay. Ooh. The great reveal. Did we do it right? Brass. Let's go. We did do it right. See? I know what I'm doing. Okay. Now we gotta pour it all out, though. Boom. Ooh, my calculation was a little off. It looks like we're gonna have some extra whatever. It's probably brass. Ah, come on. Heat up again, you. But that's fine. That's not it's not the end of the world. At least we didn't waste all our metal, right? Let's heat these up really quick. Let's put the molds in here in case it spills. Or not spills, you know what I mean. How much do we have left over? Now, what can we do about that? We have extra in this vessel. I guess we could pour it out and make some more brass, but I feel like that'd be kind of like a waste, to be honest. Because you get to go through the hassle of making more brass and all that stuff, so I don't know. Okay, these are heating up. Can work. It melts that orange. We got some flux here. We just need to weld them together. So let's get our hammer ready. Okay, can weld. Let's hurry here. Can't sprint because we're starving. Not hot enough to weld. Oh, can work. One of them was only hot enough to weld. The other one wasn't. Okay, heat back up, you. While that's heating up, let's eat up our fish. Okay, you can weld. You can weld. Boom, boom. Hooray. Now we can make brass sheets. Okay, so, let's do that, I guess. We'll have to heat up the rest of the brass, but, let's do this really quick. We'll probably need our new hammer here, because this one's almost busted. Plans, brass sheet. Hit last, hit second last, hit third last. So what, I just need to go over, right? Come on now. Boom, there we go. Got our brass sheet. The flattening, okay. Now we need 3 more of these sheets. So that's 6 brass. We have 4, so we need to make 2 more ingots. But let's heat these up, and I'll get our the rest of our. Oh, it's about to go out. Ah, it's over. Okay. But I'll prepare another batch for 2 more ingots, and we'll go from there. Actually, we only want to heat 2 at a time. Okay, our brass is done. The remaining brass we need. Pour it all out here. And we'll have to heat these 2 ingots up. We'll hold on to the one, I guess. But let's heat these up. Okay, don't stand in the forge. For those of you wondering why I keep these ingot molds in there, you may have seen a couple times where I've left an ingot in here and came back and it disappeared because it went past its melting point, so it just melted. If you have ingot molds in here, these will catch it in case you do leave it in there on accident. That way you don't lose your material. But yeah, I was also mistaken. You get 8 plated blocks with 4 sheets. Which kind of makes sense because it takes 2 ingots to make 1 sheet. So you got 4 sheets, you know, that's 8, right? 8 ingots. And it's also pretty easy to make once you have the, oh, okay, see, I was talking too much there, and it melted. That's why we keep those. Okay, boom, boom. Boom. Now, we just need to make this into a thing. Take these, grab, I think it's a piece of wood, right? And a hammer. There we go. Okay. Now, we have the pouring table. All we need to do is blow the glass and then actually, like, you know, work it. We need to make this. That's right. We have saltpeter. I think we just need to put that in the quern, right? Okay, man. Where's our saltpeter? I know. I got it on footage that we picked up some. Where is it, man? Did I leave it in that vessel? Dude, do not play with me. I know for a fact. I showed it on camera. We went to a saltpeter place. Okay. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I got the saltpeter. Okay. We made this glass batch here. Okay, we got the blow, we got all this stuff, right? Okay. Now, hang on, let me look at the table really quick. Is that in this chapter? Glass products. Okay, this guy has 9 blocks. But we only have 8. Is that going to be a problem? I really hope it's not a problem, because that's gonna... oh, that's gonna be a little frustrating. Add a glass batch to a blowpipe. Heat the blowpipe to faint red. Right-click the blowpipe on top of the table. Finally, right-click with a paddle to flatten the glass. Hopefully that's not a problem. As you guys saw in that little demonstration there, it covered the whole thing. Although I wonder if it'll just say, oh, you know, you don't have the full table, we'll just give you 8 instead of 9. Okay. Add a glass batch to a blowpipe. How do you do that? Is it just like this? Yeah, okay. That's self-explanatory. Now we need to heat it to faint red. Now, thankfully, our charcoal pile here is done. So we can get some charcoal. Yippee. Okay. Light this on fire. We need a flint and steel, man. These fires, I'm getting sick of these fire starters. We can just put this in here, right? Ooh, that heats up quick. Okay, faint red. What? It cooled down. Oh, you know what? It's winter right now. The outside is probably making it cool down very quickly. That's a pretty neat sound effect. Okay, let's heat this up again. Let's heat up a little bit more. Okay, relax there. Okay, we get like 2 blows in before we have to heat it up again. You can see them stacking up there, and the little tip bar there. Tool tip. What if we heat it more than faint red? I don't want to like get brittle and like break or whatever. Oh. Right-click with a paddle to flatten the glass. Okay, I think the issue is like it's not coming off the stick. Like, I don't know how many times we have to do this. You know. Okay, guys, I think I'm doing something wrong, because look at how many times it says blow, and it's not happening, right? And I notice there's a picture here of the actual thing that comes onto the table here. I think we need to have one more brass block, which is a little frustrating, because that means I have to go make more brass. It's a little silly, in my opinion, a little ridiculous, in my opinion. Can't just use one block, but whatever. I guess I'll make another fucking thing of brass, so I'll be right back. I don't know if I got that on camera just now. This is making some noises. Oh, it's flattening it. But I don't want it to flatten. I want it to... Well, I do want it to flatten, but it looks like it has to... Like, look at this. It gets onto the table. And then, based on the toolbar, this guy hits it, and it flattens out. I was trying to see maybe if I could just do this, like, get rid of this. Maybe it wasn't recognizing that, but apparently not. So I'm just gonna make the rest of this brass. Okay, guys, finished making the rest of the brass there. Took like 20 minutes, but whatever. I made a new blowpipe. It's a not a ceramic one. It's a brass one. Let's see if this works. Gotta heat this up. It said faint red, right? It wants it to be faint red. Okay, so yeah, they did want it to be a 3x3. Still think that's a little silly. It's a little ridiculous, but whatever. Now we should just be able to do this. And there we go. We finally have glass. Now, this is orange glass because we use sand that had iron in it. It doesn't look the best, I know. What we can do, we need to find white sand. And we'll get white glass, and that'll look a little bit better on the house. There's also this volcanic glass. That might look good too, but we need to find black sand. Probably a volcano or something. But that is it. That is the conclusion of the glass 4 or 5 video effort that went into making this. We finally have glass and the capabilities to make it. So that's going to be it for this video. Next video, we're going to start working on the dam. So I'll see you guys then.